and welcome to the Rack Extra WWE 2k18 edition. That's right, y'all, we're here. The video game is days away from the release.
Now let's dive deeper into the modes. First mode is the WWE Universe mode, and they've upped it a little bit this year. They've added things such as rivalries and storylines, which they've had before, but they've now expanded them out, different storylines, more cutscenes, and now players have the choice in creating their own rivalries and letting them happen on their own. We wanted to improve our systems for rivalries this year, and we made some changes all around, which include potential rivalries that build up over time, which then turn into active rivalries. There's different levels of intensity of the rivalries, from low, medium, high, and very high, which will create different cutscenes and different potential interferences in matches and stuff like that, which is really cool. And they've added one more important thing, is how they handle the calendar. Our previous system wasn't ready to properly handle the brand split and multiple pay-per-views per month, which is true. So they had to overhaul the flexibility of the system. This is more of a back-end, behind-the-scenes change that we worked on, but the result is that rivalries and storylines will now work regardless of when they start and when the next pay-per-view is happening. So there used to be a point where only the rivalries begin at the beginning of a month. Now it appears like, say you want to start at the third weekend, you can, which is good. It's more flexibility. I like it.
I like that they've improved the rivalries as well, that you can create your own or you can let the game create it. That's really neat. And you can build it and you can grow it through the My Career mode, which is nice.
Yeah. There's new systems and improvements, including power rankings, which they rank everybody from top to bottom, which is good. And one of the cool things is they've added goals. One of the challenges we face with the universe is trying to articulate specific motivation for the superstars. It's easy to say everyone wants a championship, but there's a lot more depth than when you watch a WWE broadcast. As a result, we've implemented personal goals for superstars that they can chase after as they compete in the universe, which is great because at points, universe can get really boring as they're just repeating matches over and over. So adding goals is actually a really cool idea. Goals changes for each superstar based on various factors, like the rankings and relationships. Champions want to defend their titles, and the number one contenders want to win those titles. Close allies may want to form a tag team, while a team on a losing streak may want to split up, and so on and so forth. Goals have an impact on the types of matches and rivalries that will get started. For the superstars, you also have the ability to customize goals for the superstars that you have suggested control over and how superstars can be booked. That's cool.
That is cool. That's very, very cool.
Here's where we now get really interesting, and that's the match types. We've integrated some of the match types, additions, and improvements from gameplay into the universe as well. You'll be able to see 8-man tag matches, such as the 8-man Battle Royal, and the 4-on-4 matches, just as well as the previous titles. You can customize the match card of the shows to suit your needs. This even includes the custom matches you create in the Creation Suite, bringing your own style of competition to. That's cool. That is really, really cool.
It's cool, but I'm honestly waiting for somebody to create their own bra and panties match.
You cannot create a bra and panties match.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah,
okay,
that
alright,
is
we're
not
good.
one of the options. Sorry. As you're playing through matches, there's a chance that one superstar completely outclasses and overwhelms opponents from the very start. Superstars with significantly higher attributes than their opponents can cause a squash match to occur, putting their opponents in a situation where they must mount considerable offense to survive or suffer a crushing defeat. So what they're basically doing is trying to change this, okay, you just have a match. They're giving you different matches, like scenarios. I like that.
That's good, because that breaks up, like you said, the monotony of it, where it's like everything's, not so balanced, not so fair. It's, if you're going in against the Undertaker and it's like you're a level 1, or I'm not sure what it is because I don't necessarily play the game, bottom rung wrestler, and you're going in to face the Undertaker, it's like it shouldn't be fair, it shouldn't be balanced. You should really have to work for it if you want to beat him. And I think that's what it's been in the past.
Yeah. Say you're Jack Gallagher, you'll have a harder time beating The Undertaker. That's the best way to put it. Now, diving deeper into that, they've announced some changes to the My Player, and they've added something called Road to Glory. We'll get to the Road to Glory in a second. First with My Player, which is basically the career. Unfortunately, there is no female My Career this year.
Why?
It's not.
Why?
I don't have an answer.
Y'all, you are missing the boat on this. Honestly, I'm not buying this game until I get a female My Career mode. That's like my one protest. That was my one protest last year, because it's like they did all this really awesome stuff. They completely redid the game again. You know, and it's like they've been making these huge improvements, and I'm like, yeah, you know, awesome, this is great, My Career mode, you know? Can't wait to create a female character. Oh, wait, I can't. I have to do it as a man. I don't want to do it as a man. Especially in the middle of the women's revolution. No, it's like the girls should be able to do the My Career mode. They should totally be able to do it. Why? Why can't I have that? Damn it.
They're getting
there, but it's like, and I know they have plans for this, so I'm really, really trying to just like chill out about it. But at the same time, it's like, I want it. I want to see it. Because I think it would be really cool.
It would be. But diving into what is available this year, they've changed the My Career player thing to called My Player, which you can take online in Road to Glory, or you play through the My Career. At the start, they have come up with something called the My Player Wizard. It's a very scaled back way of creating a character, but eventually, once you go through the wizard and create your character, you're able to customize it in any way you want. But here's the thing. It takes time to customize your character the way you want by growing your character. So you can't just be the top superstar right away. You can't get all the moves or all the great entrances right away. You have to earn them throughout the career, which gives you something to fight for. I like that.
That's good. That's nice.
Because
it'll be better when it's available for women.
That said, they've also added fighting styles. You now can't just be a 7'6", 500-pound guy jumping off the top rope. You can't just do that anymore. You now have to pick a fighting style. You can be a high flyer, a showboat, a striker, a technician, a brawler, a strong style, powerhouse, or a giant. I like that, and it also, like, you can't just boost all the stats up to have it 99 everywhere. When you pick a fighting style, you're limited as far as, like, okay, you're a big man, you can't run at the speed of a Rey Mysterio. That just doesn't happen anymore.
Unless you're Braun Strowman.
But still, it's limiting the speed of it. I like it. And you can't be a cruiserweight picking up Braun Strowman. It just doesn't happen. I like this.
That's a nice addition. I will say that, where they're going for reality here, and they know that that's what people do, that they're going to marry Sue it, and they're going to have this, impossible to beat character where it's like they're 5'2" and they're super jacked, and they can do everything that every wrestler has ever been able to do, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it makes the game, I feel like, less enjoyable. It would make anything less enjoyable if it's like your character is perfect in every possible way, and they can do everything. This way, this adds a little bit of complexity to the game. This adds a little bit of a challenge to it that people maybe haven't had before.
It's the one thing that I hate about playing online is because you have these guys, just when they use their creative superstars, it's big 7-footers who can do everything. It's like, it's not realistic.
Mm-mm.
Now, one thing they've added to My Player are loot crates, where you can get rewards and stuff like that, which you cannot just buy. Like, there's some games where you can just spend a lot of money and buy the loot crates. The only way to buy them is by earning the credit in the game. So you have to play to get things, which is cool. You get superstar parts, you get moves, you get VC, you get boost, you get different things on the higher level the crate is. I like this. Again, they're giving you things to fight for.
They're giving you options.
Mm-hmm. Which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now I mentioned Road to Glory. This is an online mode. You need to have access online in the top tier, like gold or whatever for Xbox, and have the PlayStation Online. To do so, you get to battle your friends in competitions. You earn boost challenges and stuff like that. I think that's cool. There's moments where you can build to a pay-per-view, fight pay-per-view matches, etc., etc. I think it's a cool mode. It's probably going to require people to be patient with it, because I have a feeling, at the beginning, the servers probably won't be able to handle it, and people will complain. Hopefully they fix their servers this year. Hopefully.
Here's crossing the fingers, but you never know. I mean, it's so hard with that type of thing to estimate a demand and know whether you've got it right or wrong. I mean, everybody kind of has those problems because it's like you estimate for a certain amount, and if it's higher, you're screwed. Like you estimate for, because you have to be realistic about it, So it's like, yeah, you know, we could say that 1 billion people are going to play this game, but that's not realistic. And you can't get the servers for 1 billion people. So it's, all right, what's a good estimate in terms of how hard the servers are going to get hit the first, like, week, the first month?
Right.
You know, that kind of thing. So it's like they're trying to plan for it, and it's like, yeah, you know, sometimes they get it right, sometimes they get it wrong, because it's all guessing. It's all making an educated guess based on last year's numbers and then increasing it by a particular percent, probably.
And from what I've heard, they've done a lot to improve it. We'll see if it happens.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you like, subscribe, follow youtube.com/RockRadarShow. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, at Rock Radar Show, at Wild Talk Radio, Facebook.com/Wild Talk Radio Network. She's at Lynn's Ward. Make sure you follow the social medias, you like us on the YouTubes, and all that fun stuff, because there's a lot of content coming your way this fall.
Yep. So, till then, he's Rock. I'm Lindsay. You've been listening to the Rack Extra WWE 2k18 edition, and we will be back on Thursday nights with the regular show, The Rack, and with the Rack Extra, Total Bellas and Total Divas, coming soon. Till then, bye!